I'm too old for Halloween though. How old are you? By the way, I got invitation for today's Halloween party. And like this is organized party, like the costume party, but I don't think they have a very strong face control because it's tax-free enter, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. It's too late. 22. It starts at 10 p.m. I don't really find this activity is that much attractive to actually go and spend half of the night here. I might actually go to sleep even before 22. 15? Cap. You're not 15, Tracy. No, Leo, I'm 15. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Have you ever been to Bali? No, I've never been to Bali. I told you I'm in junior high school. Are you for real? Unless I'll see your passport photo. The photo of your passport, I won't believe you. Somehow in this generation, you seem so smart that I don't believe you're 15. My first year high school will start next year. That's very surprising. I don't know if I understand the true definition of being smart, but I would say this. I don't think you are brain dead like a lot of people are right now. This makes you special, and if you use that to your advantage, you'll be doing very good. Yeah, because I think that smartness is something that identified not only on the way person speaks. I mean, like, it's very hard for me. I answer the same thing when people are calling me smart. I'm not smart, I'm brain dead. If I were smart, I would achieve even better results. But can you actually, well, you know what, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I am brain dead. Maybe you are as well. It's very hard to identify. Who should identify whether you are smart or not? That's the question. Who is the judge here? Who has the power to set and claim your title as smart or not? Is this person smart? If this person is smart and this person is having a power or justified reason why this person should call other people smart or not smart, what who was the person that granted such title to this person? And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Just like with psychiatrists. How do you know that psychiatrist or psychologist is actually a good psychiatrist or specialist? They have commissions. Who are in these commissions? Other psychiatrists and psychologists. And who checks them? Other psychiatrists and psychologists. And this is the endless circle, which is super weird. Once I heard about that, I'm like, wow. I was super surprised and it made a ton of sense in my eyes. I was IT project manager for the longest ever period of my life, which was from 2 to 3 years, I think. It's kind of hard to identify because I was switching the projects in my company. So I started work in IT company that I was currently employed until August 2024, and I was in this company since 2020, I think, or 2019 even. And all this time I was in the same company. I started working as a Ukraine B2B employee, and then I switched to Polish payroll when I moved to Poland back, and then I worked here for a Polish office for 3.5 years, let's put it this way. And for the last couple years, 2.5 years, I was working as project manager, and I've been laid off, unfortunately. The markets and the cost-effective strategies forced my company to fire me. And apparently I was not good enough for them to find another project for me. So since August I don't work. It's been already September, October. What was your job? IT project manager. Yeah, it's been already 2 months since I'm unemployed, and third month is starting tomorrow. Then how's life right now then? I have mixed feelings. From one side, I enjoy being so free. On the other side, I don't enjoy being poor because I'm really trying to save money. Not save, but to not spend on stupid things that I don't need, like eating out or going for some, I don't know, traveling or riding around a bike, buying gas all the time and stuff like this, right? So now I only cook. I rarely when I buy something for myself. And this is a disgusting part, but I enjoy freedom more. And I'm kind of looking for a job, but more I'm looking more in the side hustle thing because I had enough of space to actually consider and ask myself, what should I do for a living? What career should I pursue? Career not in the sense of a job or employment, but career as a something I want to evaluate and I want to develop myself in. And right now I'm actively applying for modeling and acting agencies. I'm working on that. And I'm working on my content creation, which is my TikTok, YouTube, not really Instagram because I rarely go out because I don't enjoy going out, at least for now. It makes me mess up my eating routine, right? I cook for myself and I eat at home 4 or 5 times a day. So this is like a huge no to go out because then I will mess up this eating thing. And I do this eating thing and whole my routine with sleep and eating as a something that will boost my fitness goals, right? That's the goal. I want to do something with fitness and some kind of a content creation. So I'm trying to do more content, which is kind of hard because doing pointless. So I'm now betting on the quantity over quality. That's very smart actually. Thank you. Did agencies reply? Yeah, I was assigned in the acting agency and I signed the contract a few weeks ago. So currently we are figuring out what is our plan next, and I'm waiting for guys to send me the details of how should a photo shoot look like, so that people have more standard, um, maybe even portfolio, but not really portfolio, like the view of me, like the view case, how I look like. So like we need this basic photo shoot so that people can see me in clothes, without clothes, and stuff like this. So now we're figuring this out, and I think I'll be ready, just waiting for them to find something for me, some project, in a couple weeks. You should start a career in spicy content. I don't think this is a good idea. I consider that a lot of times, and while I was actively, even more actively, being active, back in the time, a few years ago, when I really was active on modeling pages and modeling social media. So there are places where you can just post your photos, and the social media is built up around this modeling, acting, and stuff like this. So there are people who do makeup, there are people who film videos, there are agencies and stuff like this. And I was getting a proposals to join adult industry, which I truly considered, but never let it actually go, because there are two sides fighting in me. First is saying that once somebody saw you naked, there is no going back, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be comfortable with that. Second is why this matters. Second side saying why this matters. It's like devil and the angel talking back and forth, not arguing actually, but like one side says, why should you do that? At least wait for some times, but wait for some time and then do it when you think that there is no other way. Another side saying to me that why the hell not? Why do you care about something? And if this will make you a lot of money, why shouldn't you do that? Do you have friends to hang out with? Yeah, but I don't really go out. I really don't. Maybe I have wrong people that I don't actually want to hang out with. I don't think so. I do accept invitations, but rarely when I actually text someone and say, hey, let's hang out, let's go out. I don't remember when I actually asked somebody out. It's not about dating at all. You mean lookbook for you? Yeah, the lookbook. But they call this snapshots or headshots. But will you feel comfortable doing it? That's the thing I have not figured out yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be fine with other people seeing me naked. I know that's a great way to make money, but I don't know if I would be actually comfortable with that. You should if you feel comfortable. That's the point. I have no idea how would I feel like. And the question is, am I actually even able to figure out how would I feel if I would do that without doing that, right? Maybe you can start without showing everything. How can you go and pursue a career in adult industry without showing everything? I don't think it's possible. You have a little face, Leo. I'm jealous. Little? What do you mean by little? I had a friend that did that, and at least he pays rent, and it's not explicit. What's the meaning of explicit? So like it's not on the open platforms or what? I mean like if I'm going to do that, people will for sure know it's me because of my tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos, so it's not possible to like he's not showing him naked. How is that possible? At least you should expose. I think you should expose your like 18 plus stuff at least. You know, come to Bali. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Now I don't think about traveling and I cannot really afford traveling. It's a trending word like little face, card, shit. But yeah, it's always the people that look angelic. Okay, it was just a compliment. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. And please don't swear. You're very young, smart, and pretty girl. You don't have to swear. Me personally, I don't think that's a attractive trait. To swear. I try not to, but sometimes I get too emotional or too passionate about something, and sometimes it feels right to say the F word, but I try not to. I don't think I even swore today. No, I did, but not on the live stream for sure. Believe me, there are people that pay for almost the same videos that you post. Really? I mean, like, how is that possible? Reasoning someone shouldn't cuss. They are pretty girl is crazy. I rephrased that. It's not about. I would say swearing too much makes you less attractive. For me personally, it even goes with myself. I pursue myself as less attractive while swearing too much. I swear. I swear too. It's fine. I'm too used to it thanks to my siblings, but I'm trying not to. Do you feel lonely sometimes? Good question. I don't know. What loneliness feels like? Have you thought on living in other country? Yes. I thought about it, and now I am free to leave Poland because I had some paperwork to do that I couldn't leave the country because of some important stuff going on in the process. I will not dig into details. But now, since I received that, I'm open to traveling wherever I have the urge to. But the point is, I need some income to do that. But yeah, I'm open to moving. I don't have like any anchors here. I feel like we've known each other for a while now. Yeah, at least we share some common stories. I think that's what it takes. There are people that are constantly on my live streams, and I'm streaming since August 24 or 26, and it's been a couple months, but I feel like I've known these people for such a long time. I think the reason why you feel closer to a person is that you share a lot of common stories that you don't share with anyone else. So it's either you, this person, and other people, or only you and this person. And I think it's just how live streams work. It's insane that I really don't like to watch lives, but yours are really nice. You know what? You reminded me of a pretty interesting thing that I came up with. This is not the very first message like that I received. So when I thought about it, it's not about concurrency. I don't think there are any concurrence because there are so many people that don't watch the live streams, but they will stumble across something that's good for themselves that they will like it so much that they will start watching live streams. And since then I stopped blaming myself that I stopped complaining on that the market is over-exaggerated, every third person is a streamer, and etc. You will find, like me, I will find my target audience and people that will like me for the person I am. So I stopped worrying about competitors. At the beginning, it was because you were handsome, but now it's because you're a good guy and interesting. I guess this is where pretty privilege and actually not being brain dead well collaborated with each other. And I try my best to work on this both sides. So to increase the way I appear on the internet, my image, right? Increase my image and perception of other people of me. I'm trying to look better in every demeanor, endeavor, and then I try to just be myself and be interesting. And I truly believe it's not about it's not about what you say, because I don't think I'm smarter than any other people. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. But it's about how close are you to being yourself. And if you are yourself enough, people will start liking you. Not because the way the person you are, but how close to the true self of yourself are you. I mean, you're interesting, but some guys that are cute are very boring to watch. Yeah, and still there are super interesting people that nobody watches too because they are ugly, for example. And there are ugly people that are super popular. I mean, like, how can you define ugly? I stopped believing in that. Since some time, past few years, I switched this trait of me to judging people based on their appearance. Because if I really like some kind of a specialist or something else, for example, I'm going for the surgery, right? And the doctor that will be operating me is the best surgeon in the world, but he's ugly. I don't like how he looks like. I wouldn't give a damn crap because it's not about the appearance. He's specialist. He's specializing in something else, right? That's the point. I think I like your content because you like truly yourself. I'm getting to that. I wouldn't say that I'm truly myself because sometimes I still let it slide to be influenced by others, but I really try to be closer to myself. Not only with appearance, I disagree. What else if not appearance? Have you seen some good movie recently? I wanna watch something. I watched the anime only lately. The last movie I watched was probably Deadpool 2 or 3. The latest Deadpool. That's my favorite Leo's phrase. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I think if or when I'll become more popular, this will be the most edited phrase of me. That is ridiculous. Honest question, how can I feel bad because a famous person that I never met? Because you found the connection with this person, because you created stories connected to this person. If that's a music artist and you did something while listening to their song, I think you have a feeling that you are doing that with them and connect the moment and your feelings of that moment with this person. I felt the same when XXXTentacion died because I had so deep emotional connection to his songs that yeah, I felt the same. It's normal, and it was a person who did great music, and just the fact that we will not be longer able to hear his music is just sad. It's normal. Yeah, it's true, but when I talked about this, people laugh. Well, some people do not understand that because they probably won't have this deep connection with some people. Maybe yet. Or maybe they are not that sensitive. It's normal. Everyone is different. And maybe they are not wrong. Maybe this is a love-worthy situation. How do you define crush, Leo? Good question. What's your favorite horror movie? I don't watch horror movies. How would I define crush? I would say when some person satisfies your expectations for your romantic partner the most. But usually when we speak about crushes, we are talking about not IRL, but a lot of people have like just popular people crushes and they don't know their personality, and I don't feel that because I never consider somebody being my crush only because of the appearance or music or looks. Do you mean someone who fits the standard? Yeah. You worded this perfectly. Um, English is English. What kind of music do you like? I like everything. I can listen to Clara Lasan, I can listen to K-pop, I can listen to hard rock, I can listen to hardstyle, I can listen to techno, I can listen to remixes like this, I can listen to church chorus, and I can listen to classical music. Could you give me an advice? I have a problem with discipline. I think a lot of times that I found myself undisciplined is I was overwhelmed with things. It's not about what you want to add, it's about how to free the space so I can freely and easily do this thing. Your problem with the discipline, well, let me rephrase your question. Are you asking how to start and continue doing something that I want to achieve the result that I want to, but I cannot because something happens and I just throw out this activity and it cannot fit into my routine? Is that the question? And I need most right now to finish college. I don't think you need a discipline to finish the college. My mind explodes. Did I overcomplicate things? Do you have any special hobbies? What are special hobbies and how are they different from regular hobbies? Do you believe that daily mom issues can affect someone's personality in their relationship pattern? I do believe that our past experience influences our decisions and the way we act, the way we do things in life uh, post this experience. And it's great to be aware of them and work them through so that they do not influence your decisions. So, and meaning like dad and mom is the first people you ever met, so relationship with them is having a really, really heavy role in your life afterwards. Thank you for the gifts, Manis. Thank you very much. It's hard because, well, it's a lot of effort. Now I'm disciplined, oh my god, but oh my god, always I have to push myself a lot. Because you are doing stuff you don't want. This is what happens. I don't believe that discipline is something that you need in life. I think what you need in life is to understand that there is something that you want. If you want it bad enough, you will do anything that it takes to achieve this result. And I didn't want to study as well. I didn't find this process enjoying. Maybe that's because of a trauma I got in the school. Maybe that's because of something else. But I don't know if that's true or not. But studying in college is not a very pleasant thing. So find the reason why should you do that, or set a deadline and force yourself till the end and then relax completely. Or you can resign. I mean, like, if you're old enough, I don't think the college is mandatory. In my case, my parents' coexistence hindered my relationships. I only met violent men. You see, there are a lot of scenarios that people didn't even go to college, and they still live a pretty happy life. And there are people who went to college and they live miserable lives, and they are not happy with the life. I'm not saying I know the perfect way to live the life, but I think it's better to live the life where you're satisfied with the results, right? And there are prisoners that killed people. There are killers that became good person and made millions afterward. There are people that were in the worst situation than you, and there are people that were in the better situation than you, and they still have results that are better than your, or they have the results that are worse than your. It doesn't matter what your past is. If he's a loving father, she will look for a loving husband, or vice versa. Yeah, I heard about this correlation. I think it makes sense more than it doesn't. But again, there are different examples. There were people who don't even know their parents and they are perfectly fine. And there are people who grew up in pretty normal family and had a happy childhood, but they grew up miserable. So again, yes, statistically it's true, but still there are exceptions everywhere. Why wouldn't you be the one exception? But I think it's a good thing that you are aware of this. What's the biggest ick you got from a woman in general? Competitiveness. I think it's purely masculine trait, like the masculine competitiveness. Like anyway, masculine features in females that are overexceeding give me an ick. I love the show while cooking. Yeah, I'm going to cook as well. I will not bring the lamp with me, unfortunately. I think it will be good. Oh no, the noise. I'm sorry for this noise. That's actually the washing machine. I'm going to cook. To follow-up question about the dad and mom issues. Do you think that can be tolerated if they make it as an excuse? No. I don't think it's a good way to blame it all on your past, because now that you are aware of that, makes you responsible for that. Because when you know something, it's your choice not to do something about that. I don't believe in blaming something besides yourself and your actions. I don't think that's a good approach to live the life, because this makes you less powerful over your life. The biggest benefit that I hear about of vegetables is that they are high in fiber. But fiber exists in bread as well, so I just bought a bread. And it's a good source of carbs, because you don't need to cook bread. So I just think it's a super easy approach to eating. Because I don't want to cook 100 or no, even 50 grams of rice for each meal. And I don't want to prepare the rice for the whole day because I don't like not fresh food. Right? And this made me to make a decision to just buy bread. If I want 50 grams of carbs, I just get 3 slices of bread and I'm perfectly fine with each meal. So this is like the easiest approach. I'm not saying this is the best approach, but it's like the best for me because it's easy. In my case, is because I really like vegetables, but I hate to cook it. Okay, got it. Well, not all veggies are made for cooking, right? What do you never eat? I eat. Are you asking that what foods I hate, or are you asking about what foods I've never tried? If you ask about what I never tried, some exotic foods like seafoods, like some exotic fruits, papaya, of course. I love cucumber with vinegar. It tastes like mango. Yeah. You know what else tastes good with cucumber? Cucumber and sugar or artificial sweetener. It makes cucumber to taste like watermelon. That you don't like. I wouldn't say that there is anything I don't like. Maybe I'll buy myself a air fryer. I'm currently selecting the model so that it satisfies my expectations and it doesn't cost a lot. But from Argentina, mangoes are very expensive. I don't know why. I think because of the shipment. Some people, hello, Uncle Brian. How are you? I'm cooking right now. New? No, it probably will not be new. I'll buy used one. Random question, do you prefer silent or noise to sleep? Silence. Are you sing? It sounds like something beautiful cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, kinda. We're almost ready. Is the chicken or turkey? Turkey. Just keep going over that question. Which question? Oh, that if I'm single, it's a local meme. I tell my therapist about you, and what happens next? What you expect me or him to do? If you know, you know. Interesting. That was fast. That was really fast. I am falling in love with the feeling. Did you finish? Yeah. Anyway, I would be surprised if it would take longer, because I'm still cutting. You see, this is what I was talking about. I'm super practical about things when I do them on my own. If there were somebody to do that for me, it would be great. But the cook or the cleaner afterwards. The cook. Like cooking or cleaning, what would I prefer? Hello, the Gallery of Arts. Buen Provenco. Do you pronounce that as ko or ho or cho? Proveco. Provejo. Buen provejo. Is that right? Yes, some people prefer doing the dishes. Got it. That's why I don't do the dishes. What do you do with tarot cards? What the process is like when somebody is telling you what's gonna happen in your life? So anyway, today I was offered such activity for free. Yeah, I guess in the future. So I asked, will my account grow at least 2 times bigger before the new year? And the answer was yes. Do you think validation from someone else you fear they'll misunderstood matters? I personally think that I would make a mistake answering to this question, because this question, in my opinion, is less complicated. You're asking about a particular situation, but I'm going to tell you this. I personally think that nothing external should not have impact on how do you feel. Because something external you cannot control. You cannot control typhoons, you cannot control your relatives dying, and you cannot control other people understanding or not understanding you. What you can control is your feelings when receiving the response from the outer world. And my approach is that the peace and confidence only comes from inside of you. So again, I don't think it's a good approach to only feel better when something on the outside happens. It's fine if you will have elevated mood, but I don't think that's a good approach to become addicted from external things happening. Because what will happen if they won't happen for a while? You'll end up desperate. Didn't I leave here a toothpick? Anyone ever broken up with you without explaining why? What do you think about that? I'm not sure if the statement that I initiated all the breakups would be correct. I feel like I initiated the breakup every time. If not, at least I was well informed. Maybe not in the moment, but now I know why. I think I know why my relationship came to its end. It's true, but it's hard to work on that. I get Nina because I struggle a lot with others' validation. God bless you on working on that. What do you consider to be a romantic gift? I consider any action towards me feeling happy a romantic approach. Now, of course, it is improved. Then I am happy. I'm happy for myself that I was able to help you, and I'm happy for yourself that you actually did improve your life. Well, I'd one-on-one you someday. Maybe, bro. Maybe, bro. On the left hand, though, no problem. I think it's fine, but I don't want to risk the right one. There's nothing wrong with arm wrestling. It's something wrong with my physical abilities. Let's go left. I'm stronger with my left, actually. You seem to have a good developed arms. Did you measure your arms? What's the measurement of your arm? Let's compete in this demeanor, because I know the measurement of my arm. But in centimeters, please, if you can. I actually don't know, but I guess I should measure soon. So if you don't have a measuring tape, here's a life hack for you. I was getting for example, a cable, regular cable. I would place it like this on my arm. I would do the measurement, and you can see where this thing ends. I would leave a mark with my finger, and now you just need a ruler or even a sheet of crates paper. So each 2 crates is 1 centimeter, and you just measure this length. And you don't need a measuring tape. Because one time I was so curious about that. Have you ever had longer hair? Yeah, I once had hair that ended here on my chin. This long. What's your main goal next year, Leo? Live off social media. That's one and only goal right now. Not only for next year. If I will not be able to achieve that in the current year, why? Because I will still do the things that I like, and I will be able to pay the bills. How would you react or face the situation where someone misunderstood assuming something about you? I don't even understand what is wrong with people not understanding me. Could you rephrase the question, or can you make it more precise? Robert like stealing from the back. Oh, okay, got it. I'm trying myself in acting though. Hi, marry me. Sorry, rejected. Are you watching series? Last series I watched was The Boys. Your face would be a great boss in a movie. LOL. You're my type. Thank you. Marry me too, bro. I kinda skeptical about phrasing it this way. Marry me, bro. It's not that romantic. Did you like The Boys ending? I was like, I don't remember the ending. Rarely when I become over emotional about some serious ending. So I didn't care. Yeah, let's put it this way. If you're given a chance to remove something in the world, what would it be? I wouldn't change anything, the world is perfect. Just marry 4 wives, it would be a great idea. I don't know. Maybe it is a good idea. Oh, Manir, I remember you. You were the guy educating us on the camels. Onigiri just joined the stream. No workout today? No. I'm working out less frequently. I realized that I was working out too much. And I rethought a lot of things. I'm proud pirate. How do you feel about Halloween? I don't feel anything about Halloween. I don't simply care about Halloween. I think pretty fine. Is it good or bad? It's neither. I don't think about Halloween. I just simply this is not something that I even think about. Do you celebrate? No, I don't celebrate. I don't celebrate any holidays, even my birthday. Wonja. Hello, Juliana. Bye, dear. Was pleasure seeing you again. Hope to see you soon. Yeah. Bye, Leo. Bye, Carla. You celebrate Eid then. What is Eid? Have you been to Malaysia? No. Over 1 billion people on the planet celebrate Eid. What is Eid? And I don't make my decisions just based on what our people do. Google it. Okay, maybe later. If I will remember. So, to put it simply, I don't value any holidays, but I don't discourage people from celebrating them if they feel like celebrating these holidays. I don't need a specific date in calendar to have fun. I don't care about that. Do you always like to be so handsome? It's fine. Why do you always look mad? It's just my face. Such a huge chewing gum. It's actually 5 gums. I guess it's his eyebrows. Yeah, maybe. Do you know how cooking? Yes. You gonna have family in future? Who knows? Maybe. Why 5? To make it harder. Is it work out for your job? Yeah. Do you think? No. I don't. To be always indecisive. The fact that you cannot make a decision means you are missing out some kind of information or experience in making decisions. What is something that you would make you really happy? Nothing. I don't give the power for something happening outside to make me feel something. Do you think being aware of your own red flag is necessary? Nina is asking. I don't think there is such thing as a red flag. There are preferences and then there are features that can serve you for the good and for the bad. Well, no. Each feature has consequence, right? So if I don't like going out, sometimes I will miss few parties and I might actually regret not going out sometimes. That's like, you know, each of us is unique. Each of us has features. These features have both, always, both negative and positive effect. And I think it is helpful but not crucial or required to be aware of your features. Then how would you address bad habits that might can be improved? Well, what do you mean by how will I address? I don't understand the question. First of all, how to identify that this is a bad trait? If I think genuinely unsatisfied with some traits of me, which I don't, but I was in the past, I would think, how can I do better? Same as I explained you with the experience. You do something, you analyze the outcomes. If you are unhappy with the outcomes of your decision, you will be aware next time facing the same situation not to do same thing you did in the past. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. As always, love you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accompanying me. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you just for keeping this live fun. I think I talked a lot, we chatted a lot, and you asked interesting questions. Enjoy your night or day, and remember, you're perfect the way you are. Mwah.